Do you want to live like a robot or like a human who still looks good? Because that's really what this comes down to. Everyone can follow a plan when life is perfect. The same meals, the same schedule, no events and no stress. But real life is not perfect. Real life has dinners, it has holidays, it has busy weeks, missed workouts, and random shit that pops up. And if your plan falls apart the second that happens, it's not a good plan now, is it? This chapter is about learning how to eat like a normal human without blowing your progress. Not by guessing, not by hoping, but by understanding how social events, holidays, and real life actually fit into the bigger picture. Because progress is not decided by one meal or one day. It's decided by what you do most of the time and how fast you get back on track when things are not perfect. Now, let's break this down. Let's start with social events. Birthday dinner, date night, and dinner out. The rule for social events is normal meals, normal portions, move on. What that means is you do not walk into a restaurant acting like it is your last meal on earth. And you also do not walk in acting like you are on a punishment diet. Before you go, do one simple thing. Make the earlier meals higher protein and lighter on calories so you have room later. That could be something like eggs and fruit in the morning, chicken and rice at lunch. Then you go enjoy dinner. At the dinner itself, your first priority is protein. Pick the meal that has a clear protein source. Something like steak, chicken, maybe fish, shrimp, turkey, even a burger can work if you keep it reasonable. Then make one decision about calories. Either you keep the portion normal or you choose a lighter side, or you skip the extra add-ons like appetizers and dessert. You don't need to do all three. You just need one decision that keeps it in a reasonable range. For a birthday dinner specifically, the social part matters. You are there to celebrate. So enjoy the meal. Maybe you have dessert and you stop when you are satisfied, not stuffed. And the biggest rule is what happens after. You go back to normal the next meal. No fasting all day tomorrow. No extra cardio punishment. Just normal breakfast and you are back on plan. For date night, the goal is the same, but I like giving one planned flex choice. You either get the dessert or you get the drink, just not both. That alone keeps you in control without feeling strict. For a dinner out, same concept, but you keep it boring simple. Protein plus a side. If you want fries, get fries, but then keep the rest of the day more normal. The point is you do not treat social events like a break from your identity. You are still the person who trains and eats with structure, with a plan. You just do it in a way that fits real life. Now, holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and vacation. Holidays are different because they are not just a meal, they are memories. This is where I want you to stop being so strict that you ruin the day. The rule for holidays is short-term flexibility, long-term structure. So here's what that actually looks like. On Thanksgiving, I want you to have Thanksgiving. You are going to eat the food. You are going to enjoy. The key is you control the day with a few simple anchors so it doesn't turn into a 3-day binge. Anchor 1 is protein earlier in the day. Something small, again, like Greek yogurt, eggs, or maybe just a protein shake. Anchor 2, you get a plate, you sit down, you eat slowly, and you stop when you are full. Of course, you can have seconds if you want, but just wait. Give it about 10 minutes. Most people keep eating because it's just there, not because they're still hungry. Now, anchor number 3 is you take a walk after. Not to burn it off, just to help digestion and keep the day active. And then the most important part is the next day. You do not do a detox. You do not punish yourself. You just go back to your normal routine, back to your normal meals, back to the training. That is what makes a holiday instead of a setback. For Christmas, it is usually multiple days. Parties, treats, snacks around the house. Your job is to keep one thing consistent, your protein. If you keep protein consistent, you are automatically more full and you naturally eat less random stuff. You also keep one structured meal per day. Even if dinner is chaotic, you keep breakfast or lunch normal. That one move prevents the whole week from drifting. For vacation, you are not going to track perfectly, and of course, that's fine. Your structure changes, so we use vacation rules. Rule 1 is protein twice a day. Not perfect, just twice a day. Rule 2, one big meal, one lighter meal. If lunch is huge, dinner is lighter. If dinner is huge, lunch is lighter. Rule number 3, daily movements, steps, swimming, walking, exploring. You are going to be doing that anyway. You don't need to stress about the scale on your vacation. It's a vacation. You focus on habits. And when you come back, you go right back to your normal plan. There's no extreme cuts, no starvation, just your normal structure, and the water weight drops off. Now, Now, real life. Busy weeks, missed workouts, inconsistent schedule. This is where people usually lose the plot because the plan was built for perfect days. The rule for real life is control the average, not the day. What that means is some days you will eat more, some days you will eat less, but the weekly target is what matters. Let's use a simple example. Say your goal is about 2,500 calories per day and 180 grams of protein. Over a week, that is 17,500 calories total and 1,260 grams of protein total. If one day you eat 3,000 calories and you hit 200 grams of protein, that is not a problem. That is just one day. The next day, you can eat 2,200 calories and hit 160 grams of protein. Still not a problem. The weekly average is what decides the outcome. This mindset is how you stop panicking every time life happens. For a busy week, the move is pre-decision. You stop relying on motivation and you build convenience. You pick 2 or 3 meals you can repeat. Chicken and rice, maybe ground beef and potatoes, or Greek yogurt and fruit, protein shakes, frozen meals that fit your macros. This is not forever. This is a busy week strategy. You also lower your expectations for training. Instead of trying to hit 5 workouts, you set a minimum 2 workouts that you will not miss. If you hit more, great, perfect. If not, you still stayed consistent. For missed workouts, the worst thing you can do is say the week is ruined. It's not. You just shift focus. Keep protein high, keep steps up, and get back in the gym at the next available slot. Do not cram 5 workouts into 2 days to make up for it. Just return to your normal schedule. For an inconsistent schedule, you use flexible meal time. You stop thinking breakfast, lunch, dinner. You think meal 1, meal 2, meal 3. Your macros are the same. Your timing just moves. And again, you judge your week by averages, not by one chaotic day. So that is the whole system. Social events are normal meals, normal portions, move on. Holidays, short-term flexibility, long-term structure. Real life is control the average, not the day. If you can follow these 3 rules, you can eat out, enjoy holidays, handle busy weeks, and still make progress. Because progress is not built by one perfect day. Progress is built by what you repeat when life is normal and by how fast you return to structure when life is not.